Can I tell you guys something that happened today? You know how you go to a fuel island and somebody gets out of their truck, so there's a space. Hi, Brian. Brian, do you ever... Hey, can I ask you guys something? You know how you go to a fuel lane, somebody's parked and they leave their truck to go inside, so there's like some space between the pump and where they left. Do y'all ever like squeeze in, take the pump, they come back and don't say anything? I did that today, right? Shannon's in his house. I love you, Shannon. You're amazing. Beautiful personality. So professional. Check out Shannon's channel. She's an owner-operator. She deals with the spot market, I guess. I don't know anything about that, but she has so much experience and knowledge on all that stuff. If you're interested in owner-operator stuff, I don't do that. I'm a company driver. I'm not that cool. Oh, so anyway, all right, guys, I want to kind of chat with you. I went to a pilot to fuel up my tanks, and somebody left their truck, so I squeezed in. When I squeezed in, I was like really happy because all the fuel lanes were filled up. So I started to dance while I was putting in the code, like, haha, F you. I get off my truck, and I don't know if you guys know that frog that sings, hello my baby, hello my darling, hello my ragtime, yeah. I don't know the words, but he dances a certain way. So I got off my truck. I just had one of those bangs, and I was all fired up. Just finished partying at Merck's Global. It was a good time. I get off my truck and I start dancing to the other pump, the other nozzle. And this driver next to me tells me, he gave me a compliment saying that I was pretty. I said, you know what, sir, you are handsome. He starts laughing and he tells me, I'm serious. I said, me too. So I started to top off my secondary tank, and I put the nozzle back. No, I'm so sorry. But I went to put in my nozzle, and I get back in my truck, and I said, you know what, it's Driver Appreciation Week. Because he was so nice to give me a compliment, Merck's gave us a whole bunch of goodies, including a coupon for the pilot to get a free drink or something like that. So I said, okay, well, I'll give that to the driver next to me. Took it. I went next to him and I said, excuse me, sir, it's Driver Appreciation Week. I was wondering if you could accept this. It's a free drink at a pilot. And he smiled with his eyes, like I could tell it was genuine. He goes, this is awesome, thank you. And I said, you're welcome. Like with all of my heart, I said, you are welcome. So I get back in my truck and the nozzle clicked. I get off my truck and I go to the secondary tank, and that's when I started to top it off. When I started to top off that tank, I was there for like a good minute or two, and I hung up the nozzle. When I hung up the nozzle, he was cleaning my windows. Isn't that awesome? Kindness is contagious. And you know what? Kindness is in style in my book. I try to be kind whenever I can. Happy Friday, you guys. Are y'all partying hardy? Whatever that means. Lucky him to see you in person. He was a cool guy. Resto, the PR trucker. That's a cool name. Do y'all have any crazy Fuel Island stories? I hate that place, the Fuel Island. Good to see you right now. I'm in bed ready to take out the straw. Oh my god. Good night, bro. We partied at Merck's Global. It was so much fun. So much fun. They started to play music. I'm not a good dancer, but the guys there were dancing really good. I'm not, no, I can't dance like that. They were talking about the electric slide. I could probably do the electric slide, but that's about it. Good job. I always say, huh? Okay, beautiful. Take care of yourself. At the shop, waiting for them to finish me off with the alignment problem. Gosh, did you know that the alignment was off because of your tires? Because mine get kind of bad too. They get worn unevenly. And I bet that shit is expensive. Do you drive with shoes off? No, I do not. I see drivers driving with their toes exposed. I'm like, you sucio. Greetings from Detroit. Love your videos. Wild Bill, do you post videos too? Lynn's here. Hey Sheila, most people will return a kind action. Be safe, my beautiful friend. God bless you. Thank you, Lynn. You always have the most kindest things to say. Thank you so much. Have a beautiful night. JR, go away. Well, how do I get rid of you? I would like to get rid of that guy. This will be my third alignment, trying to fix whatever issue. It won't drive straight. You want me to kick that truck's ass? Cool. I seen a guy in Mandels today. I hope they did, Brian. Seems like a pain in the ass. Hi, Brian. Do you wear sunglasses? No. Habla español poquito nomás. Mi mamá no teach me. Agree, kindness is contagious. Good stuff. Gosh, kindness kicks ass. I have a question for the experienced drivers here. I'm going to give you a little bit of a scenario. You go to a shipper and you have 3/4 of a tank, and they load you, and they don't have a scale. So you go to a scale house and see that you are 80 pounds overweight, and you know it's because of your diesel. Do you have them rework the load, or do you burn it by going to the receiver? Matthew, I haven't seen you in a while. Last time I saw you, it was, I don't know if it was the Flying J or the Pilot, but it was in Waco. I miss you, man. Dude, that's when I first started my channel. Matthew's awesome. Send it. You'll burn that fuel in no time. Hey, Jersey, do you ever like get nervous when the weigh stations come up, or when you fuel, like you got to go back to like 3/4 of a tank? I'm always crapping myself. That happened to me twice already. I went ahead and burned the fuel. Slide the tandems on the trailer. Even more, the 50 wheel is needed. Yeah, okay. That happened to me, right? And all the weight was on the drives. I was hauling these like big bags of powder or something like that. all the weight was on the drives, so I slid the tandems all the way forward, and I couldn't slide them anymore, and that's when I was 80 pounds overweight, but I just burn it. And I used the restroom too, and it got rid of some weight. Look, there's Matthew. Matthew has a lot of experience. Burn it off. Scales will even let you slide with 100 or 200 pounds. What if you can't slide anymore? Go around the scales? We're bad. Nah, if it's that close, I wouldn't worry about it. Okay. Oh my God, doing a little live stream, Little Wing, don't know, with them new muscular biceps you're rocking. Are they big? I got a little bicep on my bicep. I don't know how I get away with hauling all this steel. Rolando's here. Gun show. Let's arm wrestle. I will lose, buddy. Slide meaning let you go. Oh, psh, so sorry, dude. Oh my God, I want to get rid of these people. There we go. Are you gone? Jonathan had a load 2 weeks ago. Was loaded wrong and shifted forward. Fuck. Excuse me. Was 4,100 over on my drives. What did they do? Dude. Every time I get pulled over on a scale and I get inspected, I don't kiss ass, but I'm like, yes sir, no sir. And one time, dude, I've had so many encounters with DOT and I'm just like, yipe, yipe, yipe. If they tell me to bend over, I'm like, you want it clenched or unclenched? Because I got you. That's a $225 fine. Is it only like that in some areas? Why do you want to get rid of us? I don't want to get rid of y'all. Kentucky. Look, Spectre's here. That is such a cool guy. I don't meet too many like really cool people. Spectre's one of those really, really cool guys. Michigan. I'm doing a load in Michigan soon. My dispatcher will give me a load and then he gives me a pre-plan and then he calls me and tells me, Sheila, I sent you that pre-plan. After that pre-plan, get ready to go to Michigan. I'm like, all right, boss. Can I talk a little bit about mega carriers versus like medium carriers? When I was with 2 mega carriers. One was the 3-letter company and another one was another red and white company, but I don't want to say their name because I didn't like it. There was an awful lot of paperwork that I had to turn in, including receipts, load sheets. That second mega carrier didn't even cover tolls. I need those tolls paid. If I'm going to be a company driver, that's like mandatory for tolls to be paid. I was not down with all that paperwork. And then you had to like bubble it in. You had to bubble in the load number. You had to bubble in your ID. And then you had to bubble in if it was reefer, regular. I was like, oh, get me out of here, man. Get me out of here. I don't want to say like Mark Scoble's like, ooh, better than that, but you know what? I don't got to do that anymore. I don't got to turn in all those sheets of paper and receipts and all that. Nope. Fishing for Bogey says red and white carrier, either Heartland or CFI. I was initially with CFI, but then I went to another mega carrier, and it was a red and white company, but it wasn't Heartland Express. Heartland Express is like a pink, no? On 81, Virginia, Roanoke, bad accident. God damn, dude, I don't like that. Oh my God, guys, winter's coming up. Do y'all ever experience a really bad blizzard? So you park your truck and you're slipping, you're sliding everywhere. And the next day you wake up. You'll need to be online. You wake up and it's a beautiful morning. The sun is shining. It's like a winter wonderland. So you hit the highway. When you hit the highway, it's like freaking zombie land when it comes to vehicles, because you see nothing but wrecked cars on the median, on the shoulder. You see semi trucks, sometimes mostly FedEx, just abandoned. It's a weird, quiet vibe that you get after a blizzard. It's a beautiful day, but you see the aftermath of the storm. That shit is creepy. I'm not excited for winter. Steve got it right. I was with them. I did not like it. They had these Freightliners that had 1200 watt inverters. Only one side box opened. The inverter was under the bunk. I had to bubble in all these sheets. They didn't pay for tolls. What else? They made me do reefer. I don't want to say their name. Y'all made me say it. I did not like them, dude. I have that happen to me at least once a winter. I don't like that. It's creepy. I'm not excited for winter. Blizzard last winter in Wright, Wyoming, hauling crude on top of a tank with 40-mile-per-hour winds. Temp was 39. I call it a day, dude. And then we're gonna have to chain up too. I'm excited for winter. Why, Shannon? Are you good at? Oh yes, I saw your video. You're from the north. You're lucky. Crete did pay very well. I was excited about that. I just didn't like all that stuff I just mentioned. I didn't like it. I love the winter. Great season for sleeping. True that. $6 a day. Wait till I get my CD up 11 times. Cheat. If you have to chain, it's too dangerous to drive. I never really chained up before. But I think that in order, this is just me, I'm not experienced in this. Say you're on I-70 and you're heading west, and there's a closure, or there's like a pull off that says mandatory chains or something like that. You have to chain up, right, to exit and call it a day? Or am I wrong about that? Dale's here. Have you bought your winter flip-flops yet? No. If it's bad enough that I need to put chains on my tires, I'll pull over and go to bed. Do you ever come across those pull-off deals where you have to chain up, like on I-70? I've never done it, but there's like a sign with lights, and it says like you can't go any further unless you chain up. It says like mandatory chain something. I don't remember. A big shout out from Somas, California. I don't think I've been there. I miss California, I'm not gonna lie. Whenever I was with CFI, I traveled on I-80. I started my training in wintertime. My trainer hated my guts. I kind of didn't like her either. But we were traveling down I-80, and it was Donner's Pass. And when you overlook Donner's Pass, It's so freaking beautiful. It is so lovely. Gosh. Trucking is awesome. Where is Merckx based out of? Merckx is from Illinois, Shanahan, Illinois. I was going to go to Crete, but I made more as a noob at JB Hunt. Shannon used to drive for JB Hunt too. She says great things about JB Hunt. If things didn't work out where I'm at now, I would consider JB Hunt next. Shannon mentioned Intermodal. I did hear about JB Hunt offering like dedicated lanes. I would consider that or the Intermodal, but I don't know too much about it. How long have you been driving trucks? I've been driving trucks. I did it in my 20s for like 6 months. Took a long break. And then 2018, I did flatbed, but that was a day cab, so I don't know if it counts. Yeah, it's a truck. 18, 19, 20, 20, 4 years? 4 years? Chaining is for getting to a safe spot, not continued movement. Got it. And the max speed is like 25 miles per hour, right? You got plans to ever get your own truck? No. Or are you planning on just staying company? I don't think I got the balls to do owner-operator. No way. Too much. I don't think I have what it takes to run a business. I could probably sell customer service, like my services. If I were an owner-operator, I'd be good at that part. Like gathering customers would be all right. Because I'd be delivering loads in bikinis. That's how I would get my customers. No, but like as far as having a business account, putting money away for maintenance and all that, I don't know how to do any of that. It seems like a lot in a business perspective. Go truck yourself. You got plans to ever... Oh, yeah, I already just... Sorry. Did you start your CDL with Hazardous endorsement? No. I just did dry van. And considered getting my endorsements with CFI. They were going to reimburse me, I think. But I never got around to it. I was about to, though. I'm scared of ice in my car. Man, dude, last year, I'm from Texas. We had a crazy snowstorm. I didn't have to deal with that because there was a power outage and stuff. I didn't have to deal with that because I was over the road. But when the power went out and everybody was freezing, really cold, people were getting sick, some were passing away. Some areas had power, and the people of the community stood up and said, why is the city lit up like a Christmas tree when my family's freezing their ass off? They contacted CPS about it, and a spokesperson came out and delivered a message that said that a bigger company that owned CPS, Argon, was supplying energy for priority businesses. In other words, the people were secondary. Even though there were families living in homes, they were secondary. The businesses were first. And I remember them showing a brief video of the city, and they had like Christmas lights up and stuff while everybody was freezing in their homes. Ted Cruz he flew to Mexico, Cancun with his family. Instead of being there for the people, he went on vacation. I did not like that. That's some shit. Crazy. And you know, as the people, as a community, we witness stuff like that. It hits the media and then it goes away. Nobody ever talks about major things that happen in history. Like, do y'all remember that oil spill that happened? I think it was April of 2000 and something. I don't remember, but I think it was BP. BP had that huge oil spill in the Gulf, and that shit lasted for a very long. That was super crazy, but nobody talks about that anymore. And I have a question about that. I don't know if anybody knows about it, but how we're trying to wean off of Russian resources. Is BP American? Is that why they're not opening up our own resources and utilizing them because of that incident that happened with the oil spill? I'm just asking. I'm so grateful that we only run our trucks in Nevada and California and don't have to deal with the harsh winters that you all have to mess with. For real, girl. For real. It gets bad. And not just that, but you got people in four-wheelers completely negligent of their driving. They're still on their cell phone, hauling ass in crazy weather. Can you believe that, Toby? Shouldn't the four-wheeler be regulated when it comes to like use of the cell phone in the car? But nobody says it. There's no technology being developed to moderate that kind of thing. If you're so concerned with safety, nip that in the ass. You can get off and wait it out if you choose. In California, you have to, otherwise you can't go any further. Okay. I don't know Spanish. Yes, it's if chain laws are in effect due to weather and unsafe conditions to get you to safety. If it's a pull-off on the road. Is DOT crazy when it comes to inspections during the wintertime? Like if you pull off, I don't know what I'm saying. I drove in snow last winter for the first time. I panicked and I was in a Kia. Gosh. Signs usually say chains or snow tires when lights are flashing. Signs usually say chains or snow tires when lights are flashing. It's crazy how some states are prepared for winter more than others. Like when that winter storm hit Texas, they should at least have like 2 emergency snow plows just in case, because they didn't have anything. On 70 West, it gives you enough warning to turn back. Okay. Now you get used to it after a while and just end up passing the chain up area. Damn, skills. Happy Friday, Johnny. Subaru. I hear those are good cars. My brother drives for JB Hunt. They are a great company to work for. I heard my best friend used to work for JB Hunt and he loved it. They paid very well. 70, just have to look for the winter conditions and stay up with road closures. God, I don't like winter. And it's so beautiful. Do you guys ever see icicles on the trees, on the branches? Or you're parked for the night and the sun will come up and melt the snow and there's like icicles. You know, man, life is so freaking pretty. And it's like like the different seasons. I can't explain it. Hector says that's the main reason why I don't go out west in the winter. Wyoming in the winter is beautiful to see, but a pain driving if it's snowing or blizzard conditions. I hate those shippers and receivers that don't maintain their yards during the wintertime. I'm trying to back up to the dock and I'm like slipping and sliding everywhere. Like, goddamn. Stay away from containers. Intermodal isn't worth it. Why do you say that, Chris? They don't seem... They seem kind of like rinky-dinky, but it seems like it's the same as dry van. If it doesn't work out with Mercs, come out West Texas and play in the oil field. I hear good things. Schneider is a good start. You will not find me at Schneider. You will not find me there. Have you ever hauled cars? No, but I see them and they look cool. What does it feel like to huddle up in the back of your cab for the night? What childhood memory does it remind you of? I don't know. Hey there, trucker gal. Love your videos and your moxie. You are an inspiration. Thank you, Hannah. 35 if you want the roughest ride of your life. Maybe 20 at best. Dude. Chicka chicka ba, chicka chicka ba. I bet it's crazy. Hard on the shifter. I don't have automatic restriction on my license, but when I operated a manual transmission, OTR, it was with the Freightliner, and it wasn't too bad. I operated, that one was a 10 speed. And then I operated a manual, it was a 5 speed with an International and a Peterbilt day cab. I'm wondering what it's like to operate a manual transmission up a mountain, heavy loaded in a Volvo in the wintertime. I know a guy who just offered me $2,100 flat for short hauls, like 50 to 300 mile loads in auto parts in Chi area. Dude, you make mad cash. You make mad cash. Sometimes I think you're flaunting it. Nah, man, but that's badass, for real. Gosh. Wow, so you've got some experience behind you. Thank you for the backing up video. You're welcome. I like Intermodal. It made me get way better on my backing. The containers are not as big or not as long as 53s, right? A trailer with a picture of you in a bikini. Those virtual, they're not virtual, the digital signs that are on some of the trailers. It'd be funny if there was just like some crazy sign. I don't know. I'm doing a lease purchase. Choose my own loads. Truck will be paid off in a year and a half. Then gonna run my own authority. I love it. I'm surprised it takes so much guts to do that. I don't have what it takes. I do not have what it takes. So many numbers involved. Having hazmat and TWIC card is worth it. I don't got that TWIC card, but I heard it's badass. I drove for CFI 30 years ago. They changed from back then. Back then they were a good company. I hear that too with other drivers. I'm curious to know if they were still at 55 cents per mile as a cap, because as the years go by, the economy changes, so their cap should increase, in my opinion. I just feel so bad for the guys who are been there for years, making 55 cents per mile when they could be doing better, but I didn't know any better when I was with them. I was just planning on getting my experience, but after about 6 months, I made it to 48 cents per mile. And then I was thinking, 48 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54. In 7 years, I'll be capped at 55 cents per mile. This is not where I want to stay. I'm curious, we know what kind of truck you drive. Volvo Queen. But what kind of car do you drive? I drive a variety of cars. I love all your cooking videos. You are so resourceful. You're looking at owning your truck all wrong. You don't just get thrown to the wolves. Owning a truck is a stepping process. Once you get there, you'll understand. I don't want to get there. I'm cool being company. I'm all right for right now. What's cool about being a company driver is especially like, I started about a year and a half ago, almost 2 years ago. Starting off as a company driver, gathering my experience, watching things go crazy with COVID and the economy's crash, inflation. I'm looking at all of this. The strike happened in Canada. I'm looking how drivers are being treated. AB5 happened. I never paid attention to that stuff before. Now that I'm looking at it, watching it from outside of the box, as a company driver, I'm like, damn, dude, how do y'all do it? I will be 50 shades of pissed off. I think 2023, 2024 is when, because we still got those midterm elections coming up in November. So I'm thinking that with the Republicans taking over the House, I don't know what kind of decisions are going to be made. And then we got the elections coming up in 2024. I don't know. I'm going to skip some comments. Whoa, what's that? Cool, $10. Okay. I didn't know it was $10. If I were to have a favorite car, not like a sports car, I would want to drive I hear Subarus are really nice. My cousin had a Evo Evolution. That one looked really nice. He even had a BMW. I hear those are badass cars. BMWs. They look like they drive so smooth. Gosh, I love driving. I'm gonna skip some comments. Trucking Reviews gave $5. Get the super chats flowing, people. Here she has. Thank you so much. Hauling cars is where the money's at. Gilberto, I checked out a video on Asian Mai, and a car hauler came out, and he was saying that they are only paying $100 a car. I don't know if it changed, but he said that it's not getting good. Like the rates, you know. He said it's only like $1,500 a week. I turned it down because I'm doing better where I'm at. I only said it to you to see if you might like it. I might consider, but you know what? Right now, dude, y'all know I love Merc Scoble. Twig is worth it. First time in port, it pays for itself. Cool. 30 years ago, you look 20 years old. I'm not. I'm like a cougar. Rawr. Oh my god, I was driving down the interstate and I saw a roadkill, and it was a puma. It was a cougar. I said, damn, or a mountain lion. That's the only wildcat that has like a variety of crazy names. Not crazy names, but a variety of names for the same type of animal, same type of cat. I'm a fan of Audi S8. What would you compare the Audi to? Is the Audi like a BMW? My brother and my cousin are all up on the cars. I wish I knew what they know. Gosh, they know so much about cars. Subaru WRX for fun car to drive. I hear Subaru is good. I hear Audi, Subaru. I drove a Nissan, I didn't like it. BMW. There's so many. 68 Mustang with the 429. I bet the parts are insanely expensive. Evo was like a religion when they were, I know, whatever happened to them. And then you know what's a badass car too that it's not around? Not the Gran Torino. The one that came out in Fast and the Furious. Fuck, I forgot. Shit. Ramon, dude. Man. Hey, remember that time I kicked your ass in air hockey and you broke my finger? I'll still break dance on that table. I don't know what I'm saying. My buddy Ramon and we've been friends since we were teenagers. And I was not a gamer. He's a crazy gamer. But I loved to play air hockey. I'm still the reigning champ, undefeated. We would play such hardcore air hockey. The puck will go flying. We played at a place called Diversions back in my hometown. And the puck will go flying. One time I did this badass combo. I hit the puck. It went flying and it hit the wall. Came back and went into my hole and I scored against myself. And then at the end of like the week, the puck will be so chipped from all the times we banged the shit out of it. So fun. Oh my god, good times. We had a bunch of friends there at Diversions, and we had this guy. We had this friend named Nader. Nader was crazy. He tried chewing tobacco one time, and he smoked a lot. He smoked a lot. But when he tried, we had this security guard who got shot in the head. He would chew tobacco all the time. And Nader wanted to like feel all tipsy. So that guy gave Nader some chewing tobacco. When Nader, we would always buy a large pizza at Pizza Patron. So we're there eating our pizza, and Nader had the chewing tobacco in his mouth. He got so sick. He just turned so pale, and just he got the chewing tobacco and threw it away, and he just started puking everywhere. It's like, man, dude, we're having pizza. Chill out. Trucking reviews. Audi is 10 times better than BMW. That is badass. I come across BMWs on the interstate, and the way that they drive, it looks so smooth. I've never seen an Audi. Oh shit, the Audi is the one with the circles. Stay away from BMWs and Subarus. American muscle all the way. The rest are junk. Dale says the best car to drive is one that's paid for show. I have a Volkswagen. It's a piece of shit. Dude, this guy I used to work with was all up on the Volkswagen. All up on the Volkswagen. He loved that damn Volkswagen. Don't be hating on Nissan. Oh yeah, I drove a Nissan. I didn't like it. Mercedes C63 AMG would be perfect for you. You both are firecrackers. I make between $12 to $14 a month, but I haul enclosed coast to coast. $12 to $14 a month? 1,000? Nuh-uh. GTO? What's the name of that damn car that came out on the Fast and the Furious? It wasn't a Gran Torino, it was a Gran... It looked like... I don't know. Skyline? No. Mitsubishi Eclipse. That's a rice burner, right? Do you ever see yourself in a long-nosed Pete? No. Volvo all the way. Ramon says, haha, never happened. Whatevs. It happened in your nightmares. We're reliving it, baby. Just kidding. The best car I like is BMW M3. What the hell is that? BMW M3 E46 2007. Damn, my tongue got tied saying that. Dodge Charger. Those are nice. The old ones. Don't those cars look the same? Chevy Camaro, Mustang, the Charger. They all kind of look the same. Quality-wise, the frame. Trucking, you drive, smoke, and geek vape. Don't lie. I don't vape. Chris Maddie, you don't know me. I'm just kidding. Accurate TLX is what I drive these days. What is that? That sounds badass. Dang, Matthew, $20. You are such an unbelievably sweet person. Truly amazing woman. It was definitely an honor to shake your hand. Dude, I want to see you again, man. You are cool as F. When I met Matthew, I just started my trucking channel. And I had no idea I would get so many subscribers because I was just doing it for fun. I never met anybody from my channel other than Matthew. And when Matthew recognized me, I was like, dang, he knew so much about the trucking industry. Gave me so many tips, so many pointers. Dude, like, a blessing, a complete blessing. And you know what? I got through my first year of trucking from creating this channel. If you guys are new and coming out here, make a channel. Make a channel and ask questions. Your subscribers, the guys here in my comments, they are so experienced, so knowledgeable. I wouldn't have gotten through my first year of trucking without them, because I would show my day-to-day experiences. They told me what I was doing right, what I was doing wrong, ways I could improve, and I took it all. I took all that suggestions, advice, and knowledge. Also, too, it takes your mind off of all of the stress that comes with the road, because you have an out, like you have somebody to talk to and get rid of a little bit of that stress. GTRS are trash. You are so beautiful. Do creeps bothering you on the road? No. Trucker, if there are creepy truckers, I never see them. Everybody I meet, if they're creeps in trucking, I don't think they come out of their truck. I think they stay in their truck and like hide behind the curtains and stuff, because I never see them. GTRS are trash. GTRs, what the hell is that? It sounds familiar. Acura, TCX, and TLX. I don't know what that is. There was a diversions where I grew up too. Did you ever play air hockey or Tetris? Air hockey rocks. I know. I'm the reigning champ. See that? That's from playing air hockey. Hey, how's it going? By the way, you look great. Thanks. Y'all are weird. The black car in Fast and Furious was a Charger. There was a other one. It wasn't Gran Torinos. I don't know. My mom wanted one. In Germany, BMW is like Ford and Chevy over here in the States. Okay. Have a good night, girl. I've been up since 4 a.m. I'm an early bird. I have to go to sleep. Night, night. Good night, dude. Edgewood, good night. Sweet dreams. Rest easy. My Audi has 3 cylinders misfiring. How wonderful. Dang, dude. Cylinders. Misfiring? Hey, trucker gal, you know your next step is owner op or lease op. No. I don't know what my next step is. Says Suzuki, Hayabusa, Ducati, Toyota #1. I heard Toyota's good. My cousin bugged me to try a dip of chewing tobacco and it made me sick, bro. I won't try that, so I don't know how they do it. How do you start off chewing tobacco? You just put a little bit in or what? And then you gotta spit it out. When I was trucking, when I first got my CDL, I went to a school called Roadmasters. And I learned on a stick shift. For 3 weeks I was at that school. And my instructor's name was Kangaroo. He was from Australia. Always wore a cowboy hat. Hilarious guy. What a character. It was about 3 of us in that truck. Kangaroo chewed tobacco. Oh no, that was another instructor named Bud or something like that. Crazy. He had no teeth and he would chew tobacco and he would spit inside of a can. Well, he put his can on the cup holder, and I don't know why this guy, he was learning how to drive. I don't know why he took a swig of that Dr. Pepper, but he did, and I don't know why the fuck he did that. What an idiot. Trucking reviews, $10. Mercedes and BMW are worst drivers to deal with on the road. They ride your ass, right? BMWs. I've never seen a Mercedes. What's the logo for Mercedes? That circle with the line, the peace sign. God, those are nice. Audi, another unintended dollar invested. 1,000. Don't sleep on Mazda 6. Mazdas are pretty good, right? It was a Charger. No, it wasn't. It was something else. It was something else. Danny's here. Hey, trucker girl. Hi, Danny. I haven't seen you in a long time. I'm getting an all-wheel drive BMW next. I want an all-wheel drive too. Dom's car was a Charger. It's not that one. My mom knows. Peter Car, long nose Peter Mobiling. You like Mercs? Yes. Mercs Global is so awesome. You know what? I was working for the 3-letter company and that crazy other one, right? When I came, I'm gonna confession time. Don't tell my boss. But I came to Mercs Global very fearful. I was expecting to be disappointed because everything that they offered was like too good to be true. So they bought me a plane ticket and I was already stoked because I never been on a plane before. So I make it to Illinois orientation, everything was just so cool, so awesome. So I get my first load. They gave me this truck at 80,000 miles. I was like, nah, something's up. I get my first load. They send me home to pick up the rest of my things. They gave me a 34-hour restart so I could start with a 70. I did that. Well, I was like paranoid that things were gonna go wrong. So I would like count all my miles. I would count all of my pay. I was just like real paranoid. And I had to, my dispatcher is so fucking cool. It's reassuring when you have a badass dispatcher that's just like, everything's okay. We're here for you. We got your back. We're not like other companies. They didn't say that, but it's like an underlying assurance that everything's accounted for. No nickel and diming, because when you're paranoid like that, you're watching everything and it's like, boss, am I gonna get paid for these deadhead? Yes. I had to learn how to like tone down my paranoia because I was expecting things to go wrong, and I was doing myself harm by having that type of mentality. But once I started to trust Merck's Global, everything just started to fall into place because I was knocking out more miles. I was having more time to do laundry, 34s. I mean, I never did a 34. I would always do recaps. So, I mean, it's the right company for me, for sure. For sure. Long term. Saline S7. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. The Grand Nationals are stupid expensive. What is that? 97 Chevy Impala with LT1 motor. Chevy Impala. Those are so fucking nice. Or those old school cars, the Falcons. Those are pretty badass too. El Camino. Gosh, I wish they made them like that. Steel with that hard frame. Elite's here. Oh my god, dude. Elite, you're fucking funny, dude. You did a video where you're talking about your jugular. You're like, I got a scar here from poking myself in the jugular. Dude, I laughed out loud, crying. It was so funny. There was a Gran Torino in Fast and Furious 5. I'm still laughing. Where they drove through the tunnels. Not that one. It was... My cousin's boyfriend had one too. I don't know. Acuras are nice. Burn the fuel on the drive. Just make sure scales are not closed. Burn the fuel on the drive. The first time I did it, Twister, I was about to crap my pants. It's a good thing I had my Depends on. Thoughts on riding with Dave staying at CFI? I don't know. To each their own. He could be an exception. Okay, you know what? CFI made me a driver influencer, created a website for me. All the new recruits that signed on using my channel, I would get $2,000 for each referral bonus. But I never really sold it because I didn't plan on staying with CFI. I was hesitant to even talk about Merck's Global because I didn't know what they were like. But as soon as my paranoia went down and I started to trust Merck's Global, I'm like, nah, dude, I'm gonna be here for a while. That's when I started to like wear the jacket. I wanted to make backing videos. I knew I was gonna have to talk about Merc Scobo sooner or later. But I'm comfortable promoting this company because of how much I like them. And that I will be with them for a long time. Grand National is what you're thinking of the black car. No. Damn it. Maybe there's so many damn Fast and Furious movies. And there's so many cars. It was, damn it. I don't know. Mom, what's that car called? It was red and he said that he wanted one. Choose the right people to follow. There is a bad side of YouTube also. I know. Just Trucking is here. What's up, Justin? Love your channel. That guy. You know what? If I could say something about Just Trucking. I mean, I don't trust a man with soft hands. I was checking out one of his videos and his hands are rough. That guy, I could tell, is hardworking, genuine, wouldn't steer you wrong, wouldn't lie. I like Just Trucking. I trust his rough hands. Saying they all look the same is blasphemy. GT, that's for sure. Justin. Hello, my friend. SoCal's here? SoCal likes Ted Cruz. Ted Cruz ain't it. Badass Elite. You're awesome too, man. Robin's here? Can y'all subscribe to Robin? That guy is crazy. He's like Tom Green. I love that guy. GTR is the top dog Nissan. You are awesome. Keep up the great job. Please don't stop. You got it, buddy. Gran Torino. Beautiful. Saludos. I don't know Spanish. Please be careful though. Getting popular on here tends to attract some crazy peeps. I dealt with more crazy peeps off of YouTube than I did on YouTube. There's some crazy people, period. I don't think that should make you fearful of anything. Look out, Hey 70 is full of challenges. I know, right? I don't like wintertime on I-70 or I-80. If there's a blizzard, CFI kept me away from all of the snowstorms. Oh yeah, and when I first started too, my trainer suggested that I do regional first. Then after winter was over, about my 6-month mark, when I got my raise, that's when I decided to go full-blown OTR. But going regional was definitely a good choice. Well, I have a BMW M3 E46 2007 full modified. I love it. Sounds beautiful. Bedtime, kids. 4 loads of freedom to pull off these West Texas wells tomorrow. See y'all next time. Later fishing. Man, that sounds cool. Wells. West Texas wells. She is way behind on the chat. I'll skip, brother. Does Trucker... How do I do that? How do I give out wrenches? I don't know how to do that. I don't know, guys. Ooh, cool. I'm so sorry. IH guys here. You definitely get a wrench, buddy. Damn it. Trucker gal, you have crazy eyes. They go in the back of my head sometimes. I'm just kidding. Come on, Hannah. I'm trying to give you a wrench here. I want a hammer, not a wrench. Hey, listen, we can't be picky. Just kidding. Come on, buddy. There we go. 34-hour reset. I have one more shift left tomorrow, and then I get to execute a 34. What's crazy is squeezing a 34 in trucking is crazy because you only have so many hours. Once those hours are coming down and boss gives me a load, like a pre-plan, it's my job to squeeze in that 34. If I don't squeeze in that 34, I'm effed, and boss is pissed. Boss is not happy when he's mad. No way. Come on, Hannah. Too much steel behind. Damn it. What is this? You know what, Ike? It's a live stream. Haha. You're a moderator. You're a moderator. Oh, are you talking about the Supra? No. I'm not looking forward going to Woodland, Pennsylvania tomorrow. Potholes and messed up roads. Yeah, winding roads that are tiny. And then nobody wants to freaking be courteous and give you some space. Oh, four-wheelers, they need training wheels. I'm trying to wrench you, Ramon. I'm trying to wrench you. Damn it. I miss you, man. Remember you kicked my ass at my own video game? That sucked. Man, I know that guy for years. Oh, Ramon, work with me. One more time. I'm gonna have to get the hang of this. Sledgehammer. Play some Van Halen. Can y'all agree with me when I say Van Halen is when the transgender era started? Well, I'm going to do a good job tomorrow. Don't want to be on Bonehead Truckers this weekend. Man, what's the craziest Bonehead Trucker moment that you guys have seen? The one that really got me on Bonehead Truckers was some guy crashed and took a tree with him with his trailer, and fucking Ike was like, I got a present for you or something like that. I was like, God damn, dude, who does that? Who goes that far in a wreck and then continues to make the delivery? You know that fucking thing is effed. Should be blocked on all get out of here automated. Nevada's here. Do you come from a Hispanic background? Yeah, I think I have family from Spain because we're very light complected. My grandfather has really curly hair. Yes, I DL Chevy. Just got the alert. Just wanted to say hello and be safe. Just got myself my own truck and leasing on with a friend. A 2019 T680 fire engine red, 285,000 miles, 10-speed manual. I worry about the wear on the clutch when it comes to manual. I think if I were to ever purchase a truck, it would be automatic. Just because I worry about the wear and tear on the clutch. Cool weekend load. What color was the car in Fast and the Furious truck girl? I don't know, because when I found out that that car was from Fast and the Furious, my cousin's boyfriend bought that car, and he's the one that told me it came out on the movies. I'm not a big Fast and Furious fan, but it came out in the movies, and then my mom wanted one too. Those cars were really popular, and then now all of a sudden, I don't see them anywhere. Because if a car was really good, like, you would see at least one or two around, you know, but I don't see them at all, so that probably wasn't a good buy. I hate Pennsylvania. I'm with you, Stuart. I don't like them either. I wish there was nothing but horse carriages instead of cars. Even that's what the roads are for the carriages. Hey Sheila, enjoying the videos. Keep doing your thing. Have a great day tomorrow. You too, Don. Badass Saturday to you. West Coast all day long. There's no parking in California. The rest of the West Coast is pretty good. Haven't been to Oregon in a while. Miss you too. Miss you more, man. The Just Truckin' dude is in here. He's got a huge following. Yeah, because he's badass. She said red, just truckin'. Do you play fighting games? I play old school fighting games, versus games. Ramon, what was that game called? With that guy with like Wolverine blades for hands. He had glasses. He fought on the ground. Ultimate Fighters or something like that. And then we played Killer Instinct. I had this fighting game, Rival Schools, and Ramon kicked my ass, my own game. Steve's here, looking great. Have a good night. Stay safe. You too, Steve. What's your favorite state to drive in? I'm gonna say Tennessee. No, New Mexico. New Mexico. Hello from Las Vegas. Hi, Carlos. Vegas. I'm gonna do a James Best impression. Pretend this is my flat bill hat. Do a James Best impression. Vegas, baby. Vegas. Because the reality is this. Vegas is coming up soon, baby. Vegas. Vegas. I love that guy, man. I love James Best. But James Best don't love me. All those 80s bands did it. What? No, don't say that about Van Halen. I'm sorry. Sorry, dude. Gosh. You know who's badass? Eddie Van Halen. Eddie Van Halen kicked ass. I don't know about that singer, though, man. I don't know. Gorgeous gal, I'm grateful you retain your feminine quality while still being out in a male-dominant occupation. I think we're very underrated when it comes to jobs that are for females. We can do some stuff too. Load with half a tank and load heavy. I like getting loaded heavy at shippers with scales. Shippers that are gonna load me heavy that don't have a scale, get a scale. Hannah with the $10. Keep on trucking. You are an inspiration for many. Thank you, Hannah. Gosh, my ugly ass fingers. Oh, I did give you a wrench. Okay. Yes. Bam, baby. Somebody crashed their truck in a pole and took the wheels off the trailer, and he kept driving with the tires That was probably on Bonehead Truckers. Gosh. Do y'all believe in the trucking gods? How they weed out people not worthy of their CDL? I believe in the trucking gods. Was it Dom's car? I don't know, dude. It starts with a T. That car starts with a T. Not Turismo. Gosh, fuck. I'm gonna find out. If you float the gears, the clutch will last forever. You would have to do it for a while though, right? Like get used to the RPMs and the engine. Hi, can you tell me about trucking? Trucking is awesome. And the community is so diverse. Before I truck drove, OTR, I worked for a moving company. That's mostly, I've always done trucking. And some restaurants too, but I never done anything else. The politics involved with the 9 to 5 is not my gig. I'm not a fan of it. There's people trying to bring other people down. There's shit talk. I don't mind the shit talk, but like truckers shit talk and you don't take it seriously. It like goes in one ear out the other. In a 9 to 5, when people talk shit, they take it personal and it drags on day to day. Not my gig, dude. Not my gig. I'm going to Portland to start at Schneider Monday. Gosh, dude. Schneider. Just to get your experience though, right, Aaron? I don't know, dude. Schneider. I heard that they don't pay very well, but I don't know. I don't know. I never driven an auto semi yet. Always had a manual units. Dude, manual in traffic sucks. My left leg is bigger than my right leg because when I drove manual in traffic. And then my leg was shaped. She's talking about the car Toretto was driving in the Mazda RX-7. I don't know. They'll come to me. Hello, love your channel. I watch your channel as well as JBG and the Panay Trucker Girl. Watching the 3 channel makes me want to come back to driving. I kept my Class A, kept the shiny side up and the greasy side down. Good for you, Rod. You should come back. We miss you, buddy. Clutch was just replaced and clutch brake back in July. Bought it from the original owner. Badass. Hopefully you took care of it. I'm thinking of the red RX-7 Dom drove in the first race. Starts with a T. 2-door. It had like a slant back. Kind of looked like a Mustang, but not really. The Lincoln Supercar maybe, or the Plymouth Superbird. No. There's so many damn cars in there. I survived 6 months at Western Express. Thanks for cheering me up, Trucker Gal. It could be a good company. I wouldn't stay there long though. I thought those were your bras hanging over your left shoulder. They're my spare titties. They are bras. It's what I stuff my bra with. Just kidding. I thought those were your both. I can't wait to block some of these people. The majority of the comments are usually pretty good, but every once in a while I get one that is pretty dumb. I can't do it. Good evening from Chicago. Hi, Larry. I love that Pantera that Letty drove after her accident. Rival Schools is expensive, like a $200 game. Have you played Dead or Alive? Yeah. Tekken sucks. Tekken's alright. Dead or Alive kicks ass. Soul Calibur. I don't know if I played Soul Calibur. X-Men Final Fight. Am I behind? Ooh, shit, 50 bucks. Gas man, are you crazy? Trucker gal, you need to keep growing. Don't get comfortable where you're at. You have enough folks out here to give you advice and help with owning your own truck. Gas man, the trucks have just started to come down, right? Off the lot. I would never purchase with a third party. So I would go straight from the lot. But I don't trust the prices on the trucks. I don't know what the hell I'm doing when it comes to insurance. I don't think I have enough experience under my belt to even consider being an owner-operator yet. I got some badass people here in the trucking community on YouTube that are fucking knowledgeable. And just by looking at everything and listening to everybody, I think I would have to wait another good 2 years, 2 or 3 years, just to see, like after 2024, I would see where everything's going, because we don't know what the fuck the industry is we don't know where the fuck the industry is heading when it comes to like resources, fuel, diesel. Are you gonna go automated? Are you gonna go electric? We don't know. And it's kind of crazy to this is a concept I can't grasp. Why even purchase a truck now if the industry is heading towards going electric? Why are they even producing new trucks that are diesel operated? Shouldn't they be engineering electric trucks? I don't know. It wasn't Gran Torino, no. After Schneider, I'll have a year and I can get laid really well. What? Oh yeah, that's for sure. When I first started driving, my leg was hell sore. But it's all good now. I float my gears so my leg gets a well-needed rest. You know, I miss the clutch. Wheel burner doesn't like manual transmissions, but I love the feeling of riding the clutch. Say you're empty or bobtail, and you put it in 4th gear. You hit the clutch and the brake. You're at an intersection, and you let go of the clutch, and you feel that pull. That ride, dude, like that first takeoff. I miss that. I like manual transmissions, but just not during traffic or in weather. Paid, not laid. Sup, T-Gal? What car are you talking about? Gosh, I don't know. Soul Calibur was my jam when I was in college. I whooped that ass in Soul Calibur. Or Street Fighter was badass. Mortal Kombat's badass. The old Mortal Kombat. I don't like the new Mortal Kombat because you just hit one button and all of a sudden a combo is there. Oh shit, what's that one? Marvel vs. Capcom. Ramon will kick all of our asses in Marvel vs. Capcom. Ultimate. I could do some damage on Marvel vs. Capcom. Those combos that you do in the air. Oh yeah. Trucker gal, you need to keep... Oh, that's the same comment. Soul Calibur is the game that has sword-on-sword gameplay in medieval times. Okay. Oh yeah. I'm not good at that one. Red Hawk's here. Red Lips is here. Alright guys, it's been an hour and a half. I'm gonna go ahead and get some rest. I have to be up pretty early. Thank you guys for stopping by, joining me tonight. I love you guys so much. Thank you. I'll talk to y'all later, okay? Bye.